The third pledging conference for the Syrian people proved to be a major success as it raised $8 billion for the crisis. The state of Kuwait donated $500 million for both government and non-governmental organizations. Ahead of the conference, NGOs held an event of their own for the Syrian humanitarian crisis, attended by local, regional and international NGOs. Heba Abdurrahman has more in this report.
Coinciding with the third International Humanitarian Pledging Conference for Syria, the International Islamic Charity Organization, or IICO, organized the third conference of non-governmental organizations donor to Syrian people. The conference was attended by many local, regional and international charity organizations with expectations exceed donations that were collected in the first and second conferences.
Well, of course, we are extremely pleased that the Emir, the government and the people of Kuwait continue to show such extraordinary generosity and commitment to the people of Syria. This year's third pledging conference is particularly important because 5 years into the conflict, we need to support Syrians inside Syria, refugees who have fled to neighboring countries, the host communities that are hosting them, and also the governments of the neighboring countries where their economies are coming under incredible strain. So we're very grateful to the Emir, the people and the government of Kuwait for their continued humanity and generosity. This conference is a contribution to raising the amount that we need for the entire year. We are here with the international Islamic organizations that every year have themselves made a tremendous commitment, both in terms of the work that they are doing inside Syria and in neighboring countries, and also in terms of the resources that they raise to help us to carry out their work. Our thanks to them, and also our thanks, of course, to the donors who I hope will pledge generously tomorrow, the governments that will be coming together under the auspices of the Emir and the UN Secretary General, Mr. Ban Ki-moon.
The conference discussed various aspects of the humanitarian disaster in Syria, as well as the situation of the refugee camps in neighboring countries and the activities of the aid agencies. Worth mentioning the fact that the donations of the first conference reached $183 million, while the spending expenses exceeded $190 million. And the donations of the second conference reached $276 million, while the spending also exceeded $348 million, which indicates the fact that NGOs are exerting their best efforts with the aim of easing the suffering of the Syrian people, especially with the crisis entering its 5th year.